Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Underground Pro Wrestling Episode 6. Up first, we've got men's tag team action for you as the main characters make their way to the ring. That's the team of The Lock and the Dark Horse. Mind you, main characters is the name they gave themselves, not necessarily the name that the audience would choose for them, I would say. Looking to turn around their fortunes as they were unsuccessful in their debut match last month. Taking on Legado del Lucha, team of El Mago Jr. there in the purple, and El Ordinario in the white and red. High energy tag team taking on a pair of well-rounded athletes. So it's going to be El Mago Jr. starting off against Dark Horse. Pretty even thus far to start the match, back and forth. Go behind there by Dark Horse, grabbing at the hair of El Mago Jr. and flubbing him down to the canvas. Standing power slam there by Dark Horse. Deadlifting him up for another power slam. Just showing his strength here. Mago has to fight free. Tag made to Ordinario as he's able to enter the match for the first time. But after the double team, kind of got sidetracked and Dark Horse made him pay with that standing power slam. A big Alabama slam to sit out there by Ordinario. Going to the springboard moonsault, but missed it just slightly short of where he needed to be. Tag made to the Lock. Back elbow by El Ordinario. Lock able to get a quick reversal though. Ooh. Went for the shoulder tackle in the corner and got caught. Ordinario climbing back in the ring. But Neil gets whipped into enemy territory there. Tag made. Dark Horse back in. Double team here. Double shoulder tackle. Tag made to El Mago Jr. Mago though whipped onto the apron. Ooh. Loving blow to the side of the face, but Mago answers by hanging up Dark Horse on the top rope. Springboard going for Hurricane Run, but countered into a power bomb. Mago countering though into the corner, going for a bulldog it looks like. That's Dark Horse reversing things. Running the clothesline there in the corner. Tag made by El Mago Jr. and it looked like Dark Horse was going to tag in Lock, turn around and went after El Ordinario, who almost caught him with the roll up there. Springboard moonsault lands it this time. Dark Horse rolls out to the floor, breaking things up. Ordinario rolling out after him. Gets caught. Big standing splash there by Dark Horse on the floor. With a build of strength here into a military press slam. Just dropping him abdomen first across that concrete floor. Mario is pushed away. Both men fighting back in the ring to break the count. Frog duck under there by El Renario, going for a clothesline, but it's caught. Big scoop slam there by Dark Horse into a cover here. Only one count. Ooh, just a slap by Dark Horse. That's more disrespect than anything, I would say. Quick go behind. Ordinario now with a sleeper into a slam. Both men down. Referee giving them some leniency rather than counting them both down. Both men stagger back up to their feet, and Dark Horse with a running shoulder block. Now whipping Ordinario into the corner. Tag made to lock. Double team there with that assisted stomp to the midsection. Serious strikes here by Locke. With a drop kick taking Ordinario off his feet. Ordinario sliding out onto the apron. Staggering right hand by Locke, with a forearm strike by Ordinario. Springboard clothesline. Counter there by Locke. Ooh, big chop in the corner there. A back elbow by Ordinario. Good go behind. Ooh, reverse DDT. Ordinario now going out to the apron. Starting to climb up top, but Locke's back up to his feet. Diving forearm strike by Ordinario connects. Ripcord knee lift there by Ordinario. Tag made to El Mago Jr. And Senton misses. Locke with a quick takedown. Sure, it looks like a heel hook there, but El Mago Jr. able to fight free. Probably could have reached the ropes, but opted to fight out of it instead. Hurricane Rana there by Mago Jr. Both men now rolling out to the floor, running. Senton connects this time. Locke getting the guillotine on the floor. Submission out here won't do anything. You can certainly weaken your opponent down. El Mago Jr. bridges out of it. And for a split-legged sliced bread on the floor. If we count to 6 here. El Mago Jr. is trying to get Locke back in the ring. Both men back in at the count of 8. Locke kicking Mago Jr. out of the way. Whipping him into his corner. Ooh, big forearm strike to the back. Now toying with him there is Locke, now wrenching the arm across the top rope. Big kick to the midsection there. Oh. Just driving the boot across the face and the mask. Off the ropes there is Locke at the sliding clothesline. Mago Jr. rolls out to the apron. Oof. With a nasty right hand. An overhand left. Now Locke, belly to back, suplex drop on the apron. Followed by an elbow drop to the spine. Mago Jr. Oh, pushes Locke into the steel ring steps. Walk answers in kind, though. Free count to 6 here. Walk back into the ring steps yet again. And again into the ring steps. Free count to 8. Mog go back into the ring. And a count out. Legado del Lucha win by count out here. A win's a win. This is a hard-hitting tag team match here. See the double team there by the main characters. I would say that as a team, they were working really well together. Ultimately, it was Legado del Lucha who got the victory via countout.
Hello everybody, King of Clubs here. I wanted to talk to you today about our Patreon. We've made some adjustments, some changes if you will, and I just want to go over them with you guys for just a brief moment here. So first thing I wanted to point out is that we have our $4 supporter tier. It was previously named something else. We decided to change it just to be more clean and more professional in that respect. So at the supporter tier, you guys get the following benefits. You get credit in videos, so future videos will have your name credited, usually in like the end screens or towards the tail end of a video that's going on YouTube, but you will be credited with them. Exclusive content, which means stuff that you'll only find on Patreon, will not be on YouTube, will not be on TikTok or any other platform. Ad-free content, so anything that has like an actual ad integration, or even just a mock ad integration, or even just like a Patreon ad spot like this one, that will be cut out of the Patreon version, so it's a cleaner, more streamlined version of the video. You also get access to everything a week early, so full 7 days early access that goes straight to YouTube, and again, it's going to be the cleaner, ad-free, exclusive version of the video that you would normally see on YouTube. It's going to be cleaned up, and it's going to be there 7 days prior to what you'll see on YouTube itself. Now, we also have another tier. This tier is a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's not meant to be considered for anything. It really isn't. And that's our Royale with cheese. So for $3 a month, if you're willing to pay it, and you really shouldn't unless you just happen to have the disposable income, something that you can expend like that, sure. If you've got the extra money and you want to throw it my way, sure. But do not ever feel obligated to do this, because the benefits that you get is that you get your choice of a hearty handshake, a too sweet, or a fist bump if you were to ever meet me on the street. Now here's some caveats for that. You get your choice of one, redeemable for one, and there are some hoops you'll have to jump through to get to that. And it's just if you happen to bump into me out in the wild. I don't foresee that happening. I don't foresee someone paying $3 either, but that's beside the point. A more like realistic thing that you'll get is you'll get credit in videos both in text form as well as a vocal shout out. So like during the end sequence, when you're seeing like the text of like, hey, here's all of our supporters, there'll be a highlighted section for those who somehow decided to want to pay that much for the enhanced version, if you will. You'll get credit both in text form, but you also have me reading out your name as well. Again, within reason, because we don't want anyone using anything too vulgar. We don't want any like inappropriate screen names, so like be mindful of what you're putting out there. You'll get the exclusive content and the ad-free content like you normally would. Same thing with early access. All that stuff is still the same from the $4 supporter tier, but do not subscribe to the top tier unless you just have a ton of money. If you're some wealthy person that wants to just throw money at me, sure, by all means, but otherwise don't do that. Please don't do that. And something else you may notice is that on the supporter tier, and only the supporter tier, there's a 7-day free trial, which means like if you want to just like see what we're about on Patreon, see the type of extra content you can find over there, I want to encourage people to test it out. Just check it out, see if it's for you. If it's not for you, that's totally fine. No obligation, no need to hang on. But yeah, that's really all I got for you guys on this one. It's patreon.com/KingofClubsYT. The link will be in the description. Thank you for listening to this little read here, and hopefully we see you over there. Hopefully you get to see my exclusive content.